another word to describe a person strong enough to tolerate everything and soft enough to understand everyone. Today is a new day and you must have a new resolution, a new will and strong desire.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to one and all gathered here. It gives us great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to this most awaited significant day of Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, International Nurses Day 2023. Our nurses, our future.
On behalf of the Department of Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, we extend our heartfelt welcome to everyone gathered here. I also take this opportunity to accord a cordial welcome to all the dignitaries, guests, and one and all present here. We are all indeed delighted and honored by your presence on this significant day. I, Ms. Charmin Crystal Salins,
and Ms. Sucheta will be your guide through this evening's formal event.
Beginning with the inaugural ceremony, we would like to request Dr. P. Shubhasurya, Head of Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. Chief guest of today's program, Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika, Nursing Consultant, Director Colonel's Academy, Alapura.
Guest of honor, Mrs. Saroja Jaikumar, Nursing Manager, Manipal Health Enterprises Private Limited.
Dr. Padmaraj Hegde, Dean, Kasturba Medical College, Manipal.
Dr. Anand Venugopal, Chief Operating Officer, Teaching Hospitals, Mahe, Manipal.
Dr. Avinash Shetty, Medical Superintendent, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal.
Dr. P. Shubhasurya, Head of Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. Thank you. A day without prayer is a day without blessing, and a life without prayer is a life without power. Prayer is talking to God, but it's so much more than that. It's the beat of our heart, the attitude of our mind, the song on our tongue, the direction of our thoughts. Now I request Miss Tulsi to invoke God's blessing with a prayer song. I request all to remain seated during the invocation.
सिद्धि विनायक स्वामी बा भजिपेनु निन्ननु भक्त मंदारने भजिपेनु निन्ननु भक्त मंदारने सिद्धि विनायक स्वामी बा सिद्धि विनायक स्वामी बा ಆದಿಂದಲೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಆದಿಪೂಜಿತನೆಂದು ಅಮರರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪೂಜಿಸುತ್ತಿಹರು ಆದಿಂದಲೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಆದಿಪೂಜಿತನೆಂದು ಅಮರರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪೂಜಿಸುತ್ತಿಹರು ವಿಘ್ನ ನಿವಾರಕನೇ सिद्धिगणनाथने विघ्न निवारकने सिद्धिगणनाथने षण्मुख सोदरने शरणर कायवने षण्मुख सोदरने शरणर कायवने सिद्धिविनायक स्वामी बा सिद्धि विनायक स्वामी बा भजिपेनु निन्ननु भक्त मंदारने भजिपेनु निन्ननु भक्त मंदारने सिद्धि विनायक स्वामी बा स्वामी बा स्वामी बा.
Thank you, Miss Tulsi. The soul of the hospitality and the heart of the humanity is a house of love, peace, freedom, liberty, and justice. With this thought, now I would like to invite Dr. Padmaraj Hegde, Dean, Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Very good afternoon. Very warm welcome. It's very warm outside. Nurses dispense comfort, compassion, and caring without even a prescription. It's told by Saint Berry. Nurses Day is an annual observance that celebrates the important contribution of nurses to healthcare and recognizes their dedication and hard work. Nurses Day is celebrated on different dates in various countries. In United States, National Nurses Day is observed on May 6th. This is a week-long celebration which concludes on May 12th, which is the birth anniversary of Florence Nightingale, a pioneer in the field of nursing. Nurses Day is an opportunity for the public to express gratitude to nurses and raise awareness about their essential contributions. It serves as a reminder of self-service they provide and sacrifices they make to ensure the well-being of others. So it's my great privilege to warmly and cordially welcome Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika, the nursing consultant at Director Colonel Academy, Alleppuzha. Heartiest and gracious welcome to Mrs. Saroja Jaikumar, the nursing manager at our Manipal Hospital, Bangalore. I welcome our medical superintendent, Dr. Avinash Shetty, CEO of Teaching Hospital, Dr. Anand Venugopal, and our own Subhash Surya, the head of nursing at Kasturba Hospital. I acknowledge the presence of Dr. Shashi Kiran, the medical superintendent of Udupi. I acknowledge the presence of Kirtinath Ballal, the medical superintendent of Dr. T.M. Pai Hospital, Karkala. Shiran Shetty, the deputy medical superintendent. Also recognize Colonel Prakash Chandra, head of the finance, Manipal Hospital, Sudhakar, and our Sachin Karan, the marketing head, and our Suresh Shanai, the head of HR. I invite and welcome all the nurses, the DNS, the ANS, all the heads of the departments, and all ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to you.
Thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Padmaraj Hegde, Dean Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, to this event. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
Light and brightness represents the positive, the good, and the good spirits. Lighting the lamp spreads divine grace. The lamp also shows everyone who is present how to rise upward and dispel darkness. It's a message to remind all of us to be in peace and of positive brightness which leads to success. Now, I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindle the auspicious lamp to embark on today's proceedings.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा yeah.
Thank you. I also request our dignitaries to pay floral tribute to the nursing pioneer, Florence Nightingale. Thank you. No matter how small we are or what color we might be, like a small candle, we can produce the same light. Spread light with your thoughts, words, and actions.
This day is much waited for us. We have anticipated long enough for this day to come. By working together, pooling our resources, and building on our strengths, we can accomplish great things. Now, I request Dr. P. Shubhasurya, Head of the Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, to give us an overview of the program.
Good evening, one and all. It's my proud privilege and pleasure to stand before you on the auspicious day of Nurses' Day. My sincere thanks to the management for always supporting us, and it's really wonderful and awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your great support. Let me come to my responsibility. I'll be just giving you the overview of nursing departmental activities as well as Nurses' Day celebration 2023. So, pioneering in nursing since 1958, the Kasturba Hospital Manipal came into existence in 1958 with the modest beginning of 150 beds. Initially, it was known as Kasturba General Hospital. Over the years, the hospital has grown up, and today it is 32 bedded multi-speciality teaching hospital of Kasturba Medical College, Manipal. The vision, mission and values. Vision: excellence in nursing service through advancement in clinical practice and effective use of technology. Mission: Nursing Department of Kasturba Hospital is committed to provide scientifically sound and technologically appropriate and comprehensive nursing care with respect to human dignity to meet the needs of the patient and family. And our values are teamwork, execution with passion, human touch, quality, transparency. Among all, integrity is the core. So these are the values the nursing department believe and proceed. The core strengths of nursing department. We have a strong experienced nurses, a very strong nursing administration team, brave nursing quality and training team, and a dedicated ICNs team. The major activities of nursing administration are: we do grand nursing rounds regularly. As it is a huge hospital, we try to maintain uniformity across the procedures as well as whatever we do the activities, uniformity will be completely maintained. And we also proceed on inventory management. And every month, we do encourage our staff nurses, and we will be awarding Star Employee of the Month. Together, we have got 10 zones, and all the 10 zone staff nurses will be awarded with the same. And we too focus on care pathway, case presentations for the nurses. And we do research project. In the last year, we have done a research project on functional nursing as well as second victim syndrome. nursing training and quality. Recently, we have introduced a digital platform for the orientation program, and we also strongly focus on the hands-on training experience for the new joinees. We also run with a short-term certification program on oncology nursing, neonatal nursing, OBG nursing, OT nursing, and critical care nursing. And together, right now, we have trained around 125 nurses on the same. We have also deputed 2 nurses for the NPCC program under Manipal College of Nursing. We also privilege the nurses regularly. We do the competency assessment too. And recently, we have also started with the journal club, especially for the nursing administration team, and also case presentation, that is for the nurses. We also focus on the acute-based staffing. With regarding to nursing training and quality, we completely focus on the concept-based CNEs, continuous nursing education programs, and we also have a AHA certified ACLS and BLS trainers with us. Need-based training and area-based training, regular hands-on training is being given to all the individual nurses. We capture the nursing quality indicators like falls, pressure injury, medication error, accidental delining, extravasation, needle stick injury, restraint-related injury, hand hygiene compliance, pain assessment, patient satisfaction. In the current year, we are also capturing the data of nurse-patient ratio as well as absenteeism rate. We have organized a workshop, association with Manipal College of Nursing, that is Interprofessional Advanced Wound Care, that is for the nurses. And we also done LNEC, that is Palliative Core Training for the nurses, LNEC USA, supported by CIPLA. Around 69 staffs were trained on the same. We do lactation counseling for antenatal and lactating mothers. We are also training the dialysis, OT and oncology for the nurses from TMFI Hospital, Udupi as well as Karkala. We have made it as mandatory short-term courses for all the staff nurses. On an average, around 3,762 hours of training happening in Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. The research activities, we have conducted study on impact of functional nursing on patient satisfaction with regarding to the quality of care. E-poster competition, it was shortlisted in the KahoCon, Hyderabad. We have published in indexed journal, that is psychological effect of COVID-19 pandemic among frontline nurses. And Miss Chairman from training and quality, she has bagged the second runner-up place in the platform presentation. It was in the international conference at KahoCon, Hyderabad. The infection control related activities. We have prepared a video on hand hygiene, blood culture, suctioning and ABG. It is been uploaded in the KH intranet. We have reduced the central line associated bloodstream infections from 5.3 to 3.4. That is from 2021 to 2022. This PE poster is also been presented and shortlisted in the KahoCon, Hyderabad. It was an international conference. And we have prepared educational pamphlets for the discharged patients with the devices like care of central line, chemoport, urinary catheter and dialysis catheter. All the patients will be educated on the same, and the pamphlet is being issued to all the patients. International Infection Prevention Week was celebrated in 2022. We have conducted so many activities, especially role play competition for the housekeeping staff, patient related awareness as well as healthcare related awareness, cultural competitions and so on. And we have also conducted school health program, that is 12 primary schools of Udupi. So the ICNs have gone there and conducted training for the school students. Importance of hand hygiene to the community. Ms. Sucheta has presented a radio talk that is about the importance of hand hygiene. And role play. These are all few glimpses on role play competition for the housekeeping staff. Cultural competitions. Patient-related awareness by the ICNs. And we have also conducted workshop for nurses on the theme, that is infection prevention. That is the priority. Around 108 participants from 11 various hospitals of Udupi, Kuntapur and Karkala. New hand hygiene posters. It was very captivating, and new hand hygiene posters is being introduced in the ICUs. World Hand Hygiene Day, that is on May 5th, it was conducted. hand hygiene videos by the officials, digital displays in KH Manipal, role play by ICNs in the blogs. We have also done reels in the Facebook as well as Instagram. Demonstration of 6 steps of hand hygiene by the healthcare workers. So hand hygiene stickers is been given to all the healthcare workers. Sports achievements. We have got so many talents hidden in the sports, and we could able to get championship, individual championship when the Maghe has been conducting sports events. Staff nurse Sudeep Kumar, he is from Urology OT, has won the first prize in marathon 42K. Health assistant Miss Purnima has bagged the second prize in marathon 10,000K. She is from the help desk. Mr. Sudeep was the champion from male side and Miss Cleta was the champion from the female side. We have also bagged awards in throwball as well as volleyball. These are all few more glimpses. Nurses Day 2023. Together from Kasturba Hospital, Manipal as well as Udupi and Karkala, we have formed a team and it just started 1 month before. So this time we have selected the best nurse. In the Kasturba Hospital, we have got 10 different zones. The best nurse is been selected department-wise, again, specialty-wise. Even the doctors were included as a jury, and they have segregated the people. Again, ANS, DNS, staff nurses, end users, everybody is been involved in the program. So from the Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, we have awarded like specialty-wise. From TMA Pai Hospital, Udupi and Karkala, we have taken as nursing qualities. The specific nursing qualities is being taken as a core. And we have also conducted cultural events like Pookalam, Adaptune, group dance, mime, fashion show, and cooking without fire. These are all few pics of the Nurses Day events. Together, 348 nurses participated in the cultural events. 87 prizes were given for the nurses. This time, we have also initiated the best supporting staff. That is, best housekeeping staffs were selected by the nurses, and we have given prizes and awards for them too. So it was wonderful, and it was really supported by the nurses, and they have taken the initiative to do so. And 65 nurses were selected as best nurse awardees. So I would like to thank entire team of nursing for their complete cooperation and support. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Optimism is the ultimate definition of a leader. Such an optimistic personality is our guest of honor, Mrs. Saroja Jaikumar, Nursing Manager, Manipal Health Enterprises Private Limited.
College of Nursing between 91 to 94. She completed her MSc. Mrs. Saroja Jaikumar. She was graduated from Bangalore Fort College of Nursing between 91 to 94. She completed her MSc in Community Health Nursing from Mahe, Manipal between 98 to 2000. She began her career as a nursing tutor from Gautam School of Nursing during 1994. Then she worked as a CTVS nurse from Wockhardt Hospital, Cunningham Road. She worked as an assistant lecturer at Manipal College of Nursing, Manipal, Udupi in 1997. She was deputed for Masters at Mahe University between 98 to 2000. Later, she joined the same college as lecturer. In 2003, she moved to Bangalore and took up the role as Vice Principal of Manipal School of Nursing. Later, she became the Principal of Manipal School of Nursing. In 2007, she was instrumental in starting Manipal College of Nursing, Bangalore, and she took over as Dean of the college. In 2011, when there was an opportunity, decided of moving from academics to clinical and became the Chief Nursing Officer of Manipal Hospital at HAL Old Airport Road till May 2019. In December 2019, she joined Manipal Hospital Vartur as Chief of Nursing Services. In October 2022, she was elevated with a new role at the Manipal Health Enterprises Limited corporate office as Nurse Manager for Nursing Learning and Development, Nursing Quality and Nursing Strategy of 23 hospitals pan-India. Her achievements are development of nursing procedure manual, publications of research articles in indexed journals. She has co-authored Nursing Procedure Manual Volume 1 and 2 released by the RGUHS. She is the recipient of Florence Nightingale Award for the Best Principal, Best People Manager Award. She is the chairperson for Nursing Section in TNAI, Karnataka State Branch. She is lifetime member of National Research Society of India. She is the governing council member of Infusion Nursing Society.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and to all my familiar friends of the dais, to my all peer leaders who are there of the dais, and to all the nurses who are there witnessing this program. I am in debt to the alma mater first of all. I belong to the Manipal group, and the blood of Manipal is there in me. So I thank the alma mater for giving me this opportunity, for coming back to this platform and expressing how I feel today to speak to the group of nurses. The second is, as I was witnessing Shubha's presentation, I'm able to also witness the path with which the nursing has grown till now. There were times that we wanted our nursing service at the hospital to come to a level where it would be more acceptable and in par with the country or in the society. It was a little difficult and challenging. In fact, when I was in Bangalore also and witnessing what is happening at the service here, someone who could think different and do different, I think you've come a long way, and I can witness this growth, and you're in par with what is expected in terms of the standards. And I congratulate the leaders who have been in the past and in the present, ensuring that you do your best to the society. My opportunity now that is given is how I would be able to depict the theme, Our Nurses, Our Future. I know I would have to cut short my words because I would be stepping out at the earliest. However, this time, it is necessary for us to, first of all, introspect. Have we decided what my future is going to be in nursing? Have I got a goal? Have I got a focus towards which I will start working in? If I do not have a goal for my own self in the profession, so there's no point in speaking about nurses of the future. Each one of you, as drops of water into this profession, makes a mighty ocean. So I re-invoke each one of you, look into your own self, and what is that goal you have for the future? Pledge on that goal and start working towards it. I would say, being a nursing leader need not be retiring as a nursing leader only. The perspective which I was able to hear from the chief guest, who is able to enable the school pass out people with a special practice training, which is very different, the need of the hour. And when I asked her what made her to do it, she said, there are students who are excelling with academic scores, but when they have to present themselves to the community, the way that they are able to speak, the way that they are able to communicate, there is a wide gap. So why not prepare some kind of a curriculum that would be enabling this kind of bridging the gap between what is academic to what is practice, and prepare the right people into the society? I think a very value-based theme with which Madam is working. So do we have something as a goal in what we are doing? If I am a bedside nurse now, do I have a future for myself? Where do I look myself to be in a 5 years timeline? If Shubha is heading the nursing now, where does she look forward to be in a 5 years time? I always say she need not retire to be the nursing director or the chief of nursing. There's all scope for nurses to establish into operations where people do take up roles of operations head,
do take roles of CEO. We do have Santi, who has passed out from the Manipal College of Nursing, who is also the CEO of the Paras Hospital. We do have Madam Gracie Matai, who is the Principal Assessor of the NABH, who is also the CEO of Baby Memorial Hospital. So do not restrict yourself into the barrier of being only a nurse and retire as a nurse. The scope of nursing in the future is very wide. Understand, the pandemic has made the society understand the importance of nursing. If our Prime Minister Modi ji had to say that we need to establish 157 new nursing colleges in the country, which is there listed in the budget of this year, that means the country has decided that we need more nurses. When we need to have more nurses, how do we retain our nurses in our own country? How do we make their job more appreciative and they realize that they need to be in the country to serve this country? So this is something that we need to look forward. So understand the scope of nursing is very wide. If someone as young nurses are already the thought process to say, why did I take up nursing? Or why did I pledge to be a nurse? Please do not regret. Your scope is very, very, very wide. One. Second, there is always a need for a nurse as long as humanity exists. As long as humanity exists, there's a need for nursing. So there is nothing like you would have a recession and you would not have a job. We are always there in a green field where our profession will always give us a job and a stable future. But when we have all this, what do we do in return? Do we upskill ourselves? Understand, there would be a gender disproportion also that you would get in. You would have more male nurses also coming in. The future would have this kind of people. There is a differentiation of the difference of the gender ratio that would come. You would have transgenders coming in. How do we work with this kind of a team? The nursing administrators working, leading nursing should always think into, do we have a curriculum that will help us to adapt them into the society? Do we have the leaders who would be able to mentor and mold them into the way the society needs? These are things that would come into our future that we have to work on. The other is nurses have to specialize. There's a lot of activities that is happening. How do we upskill ourselves from what we are to what we need to be? Is there training and development? The administrations are all coming forward to enhance, upskill, and provide opportunities for nurses. But are we having that say or yes to take up this kind of learnings? When it is an S for a learning, there's always a step back to say financial constraints. Another step back is their deputation. Another step back is their job security. Please come out of all these challenges and say, when there is an opportunity for upskilling, please take a step forward. And understand, nurses are just not doing bedside nursing. I'm sure if you have to speak to Sudhakar sir or Suresh sir, they would say, nurses know everything in the hospital. You just be at the nurse station in a hospital, you would know, they would have experience in terms of everything, whether it is financials, whether it is revenue, whether it is cost control, whether it is experience, whether it is training, whether it is process, whether it is quality. All these things are happening at a nurse station, which is headed by a nursing in charge. So every nurse in charge at the nurse station, put on a hat that you're already the CEO of the nurse station that you are leading. If you think in that process, I'm sure you would be able to build up the skill. You would see that your nurse station and your team members are able to contribute to whatever the organizational goal is. So I look forward that you all rethink your objective, keep your mind open to the challenges of the society. You are wanted in the society. Do not carry regret of saying yes to this profession, and always challenge yourself, what next? What next? If you keep challenging of what next, I'm sure even less than 5 years lifespan, you would be far beyond than what you really want to be. I wish each one of you all the best and a happy Nurses Day. We look forward that our nursing grows, grows, and grows, and we take as the leaders of the healthcare industry. Thank you.
You have influenced us in such a positive way. Words cannot express our appreciation. Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening words that inspire so many people out there. Now I request Dr. Avinash Shetty to present a memento to Mrs. Saroja J. Kumar as a token of our love and appreciation. Thank you, sir.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader.
Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika is a senior defense officer having more than 40 years of experience, 28 years with the defense and 18 years in the corporate sector. She had the proud privilege to work with all the three wings of defense, namely Army, Navy and Air Force, in training and grooming the young nursing cadets into world-class nursing officers. With a strong base of Army training and added exposure to education and administration from Rajkumari Amrit Kaur College of Nursing, New Delhi, she has motivated, taught and trained many number of student nurses whose presence is felt all over the world and performing to their maximum potential. She has attended and presented papers both in India and overseas on various topics in nursing, especially safety standards and administration. She is a resource person for various short-term courses conducted by the various hospitals. Having taken a course on entrepreneurship management, started Colonel's Academy, the finishing school at hometown, basically aiming at grooming the youngsters in personality development, etiquettes and manners, communication, to develop a positive attitude to become good productive citizens of this great country, Bharat.
We have among us the most dynamic personality, our chief guest, Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika, to address the august gathering. Your acceptance of our invitation to be the chief guest is mostly graciously acknowledged.
First of all, thank you so much for the loving words which is told about me. All the respected dignitaries sitting on the dais, that's, I will just look into the paper, Dr. Padmaraj Hegde, Mrs. Saroja J. Kumar, Dr. Avinash Shetty, Dr. Anand Venugopal, Dr. Shubh Surya, and the dignitaries sitting off the dais, and my most loving nursing friends and colleagues. It's warm outside, therefore our hearts will also be warm. Therefore, a warm good evening to each one of you present over here for this august gathering. Now, our theme of 2023 is Our Nurses, Our Future. But I will love to add one more is, because for my love for my nurses and my nurses all over India or anywhere as a matter of fact, should be our nurses and our wealth. Because these nurses you have to appreciate, especially the state where I belong to. Much of the economy of Kerala is because of these nurses. Right from the beginning, they have gone to overseas countries and really worked hard and earned a good name, and it is still continuing. Now, my question is, why can't we, the whole of India, when we are moving towards coming as a superpower in the next few years to come? Another most important is, a nurse today have to be also trained not only for warfare things, but my army colleagues will also agree with me. there is a nuclear warfare, somewhere it is sitting and saying, oh yeah, I am about to come, or a biological warfare. Already, we do not know how the COVID has reached us. Is it a part of a biological warfare, or it was just a mistake, it has come out of the Wuhan market? That we do not know. But these things are expected in the future. Now, what I want to impress on my nurses are, now before that, I must take few words to appreciate Dr. Shubhasurya. She has left no stone unturned to bring the nurses to a high standard, especially in her institutions, along with Madam Mrs. Jayakumar. It's my I feel so nice to hear that, yes, all these activities, yes, Sri Shubha is doing in these places also. Now, coming back to the nurses, our future, our nurses, our wealth. Now, there are few areas where we have to be concentrating more. Number one is, as Mrs. Jayakumar has rightly told, upskilling. Oh, I have finished my BSc in nursing. Now this is good enough. I don't want to do. No, please, for God's sake, specialize in whichever area you want. Set a goal for you. To set a goal and reach the goal, you have to be disciplined. It is not the army lady talking. It is a general senior nurse telling you, if you want to reach the goal, be disciplined. Make a timetable for yourself. Set a goal and reach there. And never ever you relax until and unless you reach that goal. Now, there are few challenges here. Number one is the nursing empowerment and the nurses' satisfaction. So many factors are there. To some extent, everybody is trying, but somewhere down the lane, we are missing. Now, we must bring from the age-old way of, oh, nurses, power. She is told to do something, she does that. That's all. No, that must change. It is you people who should be showing them that, yes, I am the nurse. I know what I have to do for my patient. Yes, I am taking directives, but it is I who knows what for it has to be done and how it has to be done and how safely I can do, how safely I will teach to my youngsters how to do it. Now, if you become a role model, I can assure you, the young generation will look up to you as a role model. And many young nurses will come forward and join nursing. Otherwise, then there is one important thing. A nurse who was working very fine one day is found to be withdrawn. She is absolutely not, otherwise she always smiles, comes around, and we say, hey, keep all your things, all your problems in your home. Don't bring it to your workplace. This is normally we administrators tell, because we have to tell, don't bring home problem to your workplace. But if a nurse is having such a home problem and she is not able to leave it at home because it may be concerned with her own child, with her own daughter, with her own son or her own husband. Now, this is the area where you have to teach home management. Some of the classes can be even taken, Shubha can take the lead, and some classes can be even taken on home management. Now you will say, what home management I have to teach? No, you have to. What are the various happy hormones which is there? Like, there are 4 of them mainly. That is the dopamine, that is the oxytocin, serotonin, and one more is the... Okay, now I will be dealing with the first 2 particularly, the dopamine and the oxytocin. Now, dopamine is also called as a very happy hormone. For example, certain activities always make you to have low level of dopamine activities. Like you study in the morning, you do some exercises in the morning, you do some meditation, and it continues that low level dopamine. It makes you behave very normal, happy, but high level dopamine activities are there. The moment you get up in the early morning, you start looking into your mobile. You see all sorts of likes have come to you. How many people have not seen my post today? How come that my reel is not appreciated? Oh my good Lord. And then you try your level best to how to bring then addictions, looking into various mobile applications and the games in that. It is applicable for your children and for your husband also. So home management for each nurse, this is specifically for you youngsters, you must ensure that your home is being maintained properly. Bring your child and your husband not to the hospital, but along with you, and ensure that your home is maintained by them also. They can always help you in the home chores. Like anything, there is nothing a man cannot do or a child cannot do. In this respect, I will tell you one thing, is parent-induced wastefulness. Some of the parents will not permit their child to do anything on earth. You only sit in your room. You only eat things. You only study. And pavam boy and girl is, what is it studying? In that mobile. Okay, and by the time it is time for you to come to the office, you Moni, come, your breakfast is getting cold. Oh baby, you come, your breakfast. Okay, Amma will leave it on the table, eat and go. Hi. His dopamine is so high now in his school bag. You will find, yes, I have gone to various colleges and schools now. All the teachers have got only one thing to tell me. Yes, most of the times we are finding the paper stuck to that something to, and I have not seen how it looks like, or some powder forms, or some injectable something remaining. So it's you must check into the bag of your children, girl and a boy. There is no difference between a girl and a boy as far as drug addiction is concerned. Definitely, your husband, which bag, I don't know how to check and all those things, that you have to see for yourself and involve him. Now, another thing, when it comes to the husband, is the missing tile syndrome. Means everything is very good about your husband, but one bad habit. You keep on pestering on that. That is what is, you are never satisfied with what God has given you from your husband. Be satisfied. Be satisfied with whatever God has given it to you. And try to remove that person from that bad habit gradually. You can do that. Each girl, each mother, each wife, God has given the strength to bring in changes in your own people. So please do that. At least go back today if you have got school going or college going, or your husband is not into your all those things. I cannot tell you all those things. Please go and check and start doing something. What mobile they are using. And then what can you do for the mobile? Give them a timetable. This is the particular time you can look into the mobile. Take out that mobile. Now online classes are now gone with the wind. So you can always tell. So when we are here, this is the time you can be into the mobile. You must. And another thing is, so the dopamine levels has to be controlled. Otherwise, this menace will never go away from us. The second thing is oxytocin. Oxytocin is also known as a love hormone. You always find time, at least a day, one meal. All of you sit together and have their meal. Whenever your child is doing something good, call, appreciate, give a good hug to the child. All these things will make a huge difference in his or her behavior. They will start treating you as your friend. They will come back from school and tell, oh, Amma or Daddy, this has happened. Otherwise, don't expect. You come back from the office, you are in your mobile. Mother comes back, she is attending, that patient, I forgot that patient, you do this, or that patient, you do this. No. Whatever work you have to do, complete it in your ward and then go back home. Home is home. Ward is ward. So therefore, concentrate and work. Gratitude is one thing you must teach to your child from day one. Teach your children how to maintain their own room. If you see a child getting up in the morning and coming out for the school, the bed sheet may be thrown here, the pillow will be on the other side, the whole of the books will be shattered all over the countryside. And another thing we army people cannot tolerate is throwing the shoe here, the chappal there, the sandals here, all. It is as if they have made a big modern art. No, teach them what has to be done. Make them make a cup of tea and give to you in the morning before you come off for the office. Please teach them all those things. You will find a difference. You can work at peace. Now, this where I want Shubha to intervene is, Shubha must ensure that there are some counseling sessions for those nurses who were really doing good, but of late they have turned out to be. They are not interested. They are always sad. They must find out. But for that, you have to have a person whom you feel is, yes, she will only come and tell me the truth and nothing else but the truth. Because if you take anybody and make a counselor, she will go and hear something, she will come and tell you something different. That's not the thing. That's not exactly the difference. So, few things we can. And another most important thing, like I support Mrs. Jayakumar 120% is, you should be focused, upskill any activities at any time it is coming. My child is having exam, I have to sit with him, I have to sit with her. No, if your child is focused, you need not be taking the leave and sitting with him or her. You need not be. So you must take, and everybody should have a goal, a focus. If I am in the pediatric, I want to focus on this, I will do my specialization in this particular field. And once I have done that, I will do any course which supports my knowledge so that I stand proudly in front of anybody coming to my ward and explain about the disease condition of each one of my patients. That is the way I want the nurses of tomorrow. They should be looked up by the general public. And you have to bring in the changes. I standing here and yelling and screaming will not make a difference. It is you nurses, my own nurses has to make the difference. I can only guide you, I can only tell you. Please. And once you do this, anybody will be forced to give you the remuneration what you deserve. Anybody, any hospital, they will give you sufficient to have a real comfortable living. That you have to earn it. And in such a good, splendid hospital, there's plenty of avenues. Morning, I was talking to the students. Please, all these things except for this dopamine maintenance, I think so many other personality development aspects, and then grooming, confidence building measures, I am sure your leader will be telling you quite often so that you can really do a good job. Once again, I want to reiterate on this aspect. Focus on your specialities. Do something more. Upskill your knowledge. Keep abreast with all the latest developments, what's happening in the nursing. And you will be looked up. And you should be the role models for the next generation coming. The role models are a must. For that, there has to be good mentors. So be a mentor, and if you are really good, you will look up. I've got a teacher till today as a role model with me. I always, whenever I do certain things, I think of her, because that's the way she used to be. When we never used to answer, she used to say, "Oh, idiot, you haven't answered today only, no? It's okay, tomorrow you will answer." But today I cannot tell anybody idiot. They will tell, "Oh, I am being called an idiot." No. The way she used to be encouraging each one of us, I want to encourage each one. Now coming to my Colonel's Academy. Okay. So, Colonel's Academy, I have started exactly what Mrs. Jayakumar has told, because these are the things I have seen lacking in our children. I thought, let me do something for it. Otherwise, with my pension, I would have been happily sitting at home and but I thought, let me do something for the society at large. Thank you once again, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for honoring us with your presence and gracing the event. Your presence and wise words will definitely help us magnify a cause in the best possible way. Now, I request Dr. P. Shubhasurya to present a memento to Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika as a token of love and appreciation. We have Mr. C.G. Muttanda, Chief Operating Officer, MAHE, amongst us. We welcome you, sir. Department of Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, is proud to announce and present the award for the achievers and performers in recognition of high standards and excellence in nursing service towards patient care and for their contributions, commitment, and dedication towards nursing services. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika, to honor the awardees for the category of Best Nurses, department-wise, of the year 2023. Ms. Lolakshi, Best Nurse in the Medicine Department. Ms. Jyoti Hegde, Best Nurse in the Surgery Department. Ms. Shakuntala, Best Nurse in the Pediatric Department. Ms. Vidyashri, Best Nurse in the Orthopedic Department. Ms. Vidya, Best Nurse in the OBG Department. Ms. Chaitana as Best Nurse in Neonatology. Ms. Bhavya, Best Nurse in Cardiology Department. Ms. Aishwarya, Best Nurse in Urology Department. Ms. Joshila, Best Nurse in Department of Psychiatry. Ms. Ruguni, Best Nurse in Oncology Department. Ms. Kavita M as Best Nurse in Ophthalmology Department. Ms. Srilata, Best Nurse in ENT Department. Mr. Mahesh, Best Nurse in Critical Care Department. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request our guest of honor, Mrs. Saroja Jaikumar, to honor the remaining awardees for the category of Best Nurses of the Year 2023. Ms. Preeti, Best NPCC, Nurse Practitioner Critical Care, Miss Reshma, Best Nurse in Neurology Department, Miss Baby B, Best Nurse in Gastroenterology Department, Miss Mukta, Best Nurse in Dermatology Department, Miss Amita J, Best Nurse in Emergency Department, Miss Jayashri, Best Dialysis Technician, Miss Srilata, Best OPD Nurse, Miss Reena, Best OT Nurse, Miss Sujata, Best Ward in Charge, Miss Juliana as the Best Assistant Nursing Superintendent, Miss Shalini as the Best Quality and Training Nurse, Miss Sucheta as the Best Infection Control Nurse, Thank you, ma'am. Awards in recognition for the achievers and performance of Dr. TMA Pai Hospital, Udupi. For this, I request Dr. Padmaraj Hegde, Dean, Kasturba Medical College, to honor the awardees for the category of Best Nurses Department-wise of the year 2023 from Dr. TMA Pai Hospital, Udupi. Miss Purnima, Best Nurse. Miss Jayalakshmi, Best Pediatric Ward Nurse. Miss Prabha, Best OT Nurse. Miss Sudha, Best OPD Nurse. Miss Shanti, Best Dialysis Nurse. Miss Prema, Best Labor Room Nurse. Thank you, sir. Awards in recognition for the achievers and performers of Dr. TMA Pai Rotary Hospital, Karkala. May I now request Dr. Anand Venugopal, Chief Operating Officer, Teaching Hospitals, Mahe, to honor the achievers and performers of Dr. Temepai Rotary Hospital, Karkala. Ms. Shushma, Best Quality Nurse. Ms. Nirmala, Best Quality Nurse in the category of Empathetic Nurse. Ms. Sugandhi, Best Quality Nurse in the category of Hardworking Nurse. Ms. Pushpa, Best Nurse. And Ms. Anushri, Best OPD Nurse. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to honor the awardees for their significant contribution. This award is presented to the achievement with great appreciation in recognition for their contribution, commitment and dedication towards nursing service. May I now request Dr. Avinash Shetty, Medical Superintendent, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, to honor the achievers. Ms. Kavita Kamath, Assistant Nursing Superintendent, Level 2. Ms. Savita V, Assistant Nursing Superintendent. Ms. Sridevi Nayak, Assistant Nursing Superintendent. Ms. Geeta B, Infection Control Nurse. Mrs. Sumati P, Infection Control Nurse. Ms. Reena M. De Silva, Nurse Educator. Ms. Indumati. Ms. Shalini Salian. Ms. Sunita UB. Ms. Amrita Nayak. Ms. Manjula KN. Mr. Sharan. Mr. Shrikant. Mr. Anit Prashant, Mr. Frank Meneges, Mr. Charan Kumar, thank you, sir. A hearty congratulations to all the awardees, and we are grateful to the dignitaries for presenting the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we acknowledge and announce the award for the Best Ward, Best Special Ward, Best ICU, Best OPD, and Best OT. Because of their perseverance, consistency, and immovability, they are selected as the best. These trophies are being rotated throughout the hospital for the last 11 years, and service with facts and figures are done by the hospital administration team and human resource department. May I now request Dr. Aishwarya, Senior Resident, Department of Hospital Administration, to acknowledge and announce the Best Ward, Best Special Ward, Best ICU, Best OPD, and Best OT.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Aishwarya, Senior Resident, Department of Hospital Administration, KMC. It is my immense pleasure and honor to be here today in the front of our esteemed guests, both on and off the dais, faculty, and of course, our heroes for today, all the nursing community. Each and every one of the nurses here today requires special recognition for all the hard work and dedication you have put in throughout the year. And truly, the theme for this year, Our Nurses, Our Future, truly resonates the fact that nurses are the backbone of healthcare industry. So our team at Hospital Administration, along with valuable inputs from the HR team, we had a really difficult time, but we went through a really rigorous process to find out the winners for the awards. For ICUs, HDUs, and OTs, we used criterion of HAI rates, hand hygiene compliance, the culture reports, cleanliness, visitor control, and so on. And for wards and OPDs, we have used patient feedback, direct observation of the staff. Plus, we had also developed a checklist of 30 marks, which included points regarding nursing station management, biomedical waste management, fire safety, documentation, plus crash cart upkeep. So let's not delay it further. I would like to mention the winners of this year's winners.
For this, I request Mr. C.G. Muttarna, Chief Operating Officer, MAHE, to honor the awardees.
The Best ICU of the Year award goes to Casualty ICU. The Best HTU award goes to MF3 HTU. The award for the best OT goes to Ophthalmology Operation Theatre. The award for the best OPD is ENT OPD. The best general ward of the year goes to PD5 ward, Pediatric 5 ward. Best special ward of the year goes to Charaka 2 ward. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. Congratulations to the proud award winners.
A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Now, the most awaited announcement, Rolling Trophy Overall Championship. We are pleased to announce that the Rolling Trophy of Shrestha 2023 is backed by Zone 3 with 275 points. May I now request Dr. Anand Venugopal and Dr. Avinash Shetty to present the Rolling Trophy of Cultural Fest Shrestha 2023 to Zone 3 team members. Heartiest congratulations to all the team members of Zone 3.
Gratitude is not in the words, but in the heart which expresses it. May I now request Dr. Avinash Shetty, Medical Superintendent, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, to express the words of gratitude.
Honorable guests on stage, the guests in the audience, invitees, and my dear nurses. At the outset, I want to congratulate all the winners and all the participants in the various competitions, and also wish all the nurses a very happy Nurses' Day. So we come to the end of this function, so it's my pleasant duty to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, our chief guest of the day, Lieutenant Colonel Chandrika, Nursing Consultant, Director Colonel Academy, Alappuzha, who came all the way to be here with us today and sharing her thoughts and also giving valuable advice. So thank you very much, madam. She also raised an important point, the home management. I'm sure Subha and Suresh and I will take care of this training program also. But my friend Dr. Anand got a little confused. He thought it's husband management. And so he got worried when she said, no, you monitor the mobile. He was thinking that asking sisters to monitor husband's mobile. So that could be a little dangerous. Thank you very much, madam, for sharing your thoughts. I'm sure we will take it forward. And also, our guest of honor today, our own Mrs. Saroja Jayakumar, the nursing manager, the development and nursing training program, Manipal Health Enterprises. Thank you very much, madam, for all the way coming here and sharing your valuable time and also sharing your thoughts, especially your valuable advice regarding upskillment of nursing profession. Today's function was supposed to be presided by our Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. H.S. Balla sir, but due to some unavoidable circumstances, he could not make it. So on his absentia, I thank him wholeheartedly for all his support and encouragement for all our programs. Next, one of the important persons I need to thank is our nursing head, Dr. Shubha Shoya, Head of Nursing Services, Kasturba Hospital. I think she deserves a more round of applause. The kind of effort she has put and kind of care she's taken in organizing this entire Nurses' Day program and also, arranging this event. And I think she worked hard, and her team also. I want to, appreciate and thank all the nursing administration team who are part of this celebration. So thank you. I thank each and everyone present here for taking your time out and to be with us today. Thank you, one and all.
Nothing new can come into our lives unless we are grateful for what we already have. Thank you, sir, for beautifully expressing the words of gratitude.
Thank you, dignitaries on the dais, for such an enlightening speech.
I will take this opportunity to tell you something, what I have seen the changes in Dr. Shubhasurya. She has really evolved as a true leader in the sense she knows her way, she goes the way, and she walks the way with the nurses. Thank you, Shubha.
Thank you, ma'am. Your presence not only enriched our event, but also left everyone impressed with your kind and insightful words. Thanks to one and all gathered here for giving us your prized time. I request everyone gathered here to join us for a high tea, which is arranged outside the auditorium. Please help yourself. We have come to the end of the formal function.
I, Ms. Shaiman Salins,
and Ms. Sucheta,
sign off as the master of ceremony of today's formal function. Thanks for a great time and great memories. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. We will be starting our cultural event soon. Over to Mr. Ronak and Ms. Orlean.
Our nurses are here to entertain you as well as support the performances each other. Before we start, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank all the nurses who have come here and trying to support each other.
So without further delay, let's get started with our performances.
Indian classical dance is sustained by profound philosophy. Form seeks to merge with the formless, animate becomes inanimate, and the dancing individual seeks to become one with the eternal cosmos.
Dance is sacred. It is prayer for the future, a remembrance of the past, and joyful exclamation of thanks for the present.
I now call upon Shruti and group to evoke the blessings of Almighty and to purify and prepare the stage by the prayers in the form of dance this evening. Welcome, guys. Last.
संभूत भुवि संजात ನಂಬಿದವಗಿಂಬು ಕೊಡುವವನೀತ ಸಾವಿರ ದೈವದ ಮನ ಸಂಪ್ರೀತ ಬೇಡುತ್ತ ನಿಂದೆವು ಆರಾಧಿಸುತ್ತ
So, before we move on to the next performance, I would like to ask you a question, Ronak.
Yes, what is that?
Do you know who is the chairperson of Infosys?
Of course, it's Sudha Murthy.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you.
So, I would like to ask a question to our audience. Audience, do you know who is the first Indian woman to travel in space?
Anyone?
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, it's Kalpana Chawla.
Exactly. So it's true that women are leaving their footprints in every sector where they are managing all roles very effectively. Though they are discouraged in every step of life, they emerge stronger than before.
So hold your breath, guys, and let's welcome Bhuvaneshwari and group, who will be showcasing the importance of women empowerment. Let's give it up, guys.
इस जग की सृष्टि करता है नारी, प्रकृति का आधार है नारी। कहने को हमको पूजा जाता है, पर हमारी आज़ादी पर रोका जाता है। काबिलियत है हमें अपनी आशाओं से आसमान छूने का।
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं। हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं। तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की। अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की। अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी।
सब कहते हैं लड़का और लड़की बराबर हैं, पर लड़का कुछ भी पहने कोई उसे सवाल नहीं करता। वहीं अगर लड़की ने छोटे कपड़े पहन लिए तो सब उस पे उंगली उठाते हैं। ये भेदभाव क्यों?
और मनवा तू तो बावरा है, तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है। तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है बावरे। क्यों दिखाए सपने तू सोते जागते, जो बरसे सपने बूंद बूंद नैनों को मूंद मूंद। कैसे मैं चलूं देख ना सकूं अनजाने रास्ते।
जैसा है कोई एक तारा, तू जैसा है कोई एक तारा, तू जैसा है कोई एक तारा, तू जैसा है कोई एक तारा। नी में बोले कोई एक तारा, नी में बोले कोई एक तारा। तू जैसा है कोई एक तारा, तू जैसा है कोई एक तारा।
मैं हूँ एक आज़ाद पंछी और मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं एक बहुत बड़ी स्पोर्ट्समैन बनूं। अगर मैंने अपनी मंजिल की तरफ बढ़ने की कोशिश की तो आप बोलोगे लड़की है, लड़कों वाले शौक मत पाल। आप खुद ही बताओ, क्या ये सही है?
ख्वाहिशों का पहरा क्यों ठहरा सा लगता है, क्यों ये गलत ख्वाहिशें हैं हर मोड़ पर फिर से मुड़ जाती है ख्वाहिशें। जिंदगी को धीरे धीरे डसती है ख्वाहिशें, आंसू को पीते पीते हंसती है ख्वाहिशें।
मैं पढ़ाई में बहुत तेज हूँ और ग्रेजुएशन के बाद मैं जॉब करना चाहती हूँ, पर मेरे जॉब करने से आप बोलोगे कि लड़कियां घर संभालने के लिए बनी हैं, जॉब करके क्या फायदा?
कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी
ना धूप चुने ना छाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद अर्जी, कैसे ठौर टिके ना पाँव। बन लिया अपना पैगंबर, तर लिया तू सात समुंदर, फिर भी सूखा मन के अंदर क्यों रहेगा।
कबीरा मान जा, रे फकीरा मान जा, कैसा तू है निर्मोही, कैसा हर जाइया।
क्या आप बता सकते हो कि क्यों हमें रोका जाता है? कौन कब क्या कहेगा करके डर डर के हम अपने सपनों को पूरा नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। क्या अपने सपनों को पूरा करने का हमें कोई हक नहीं? सफर मुश्किल जरूर होगा पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अगर नामुमकिन होता तो मिस वर्ल्ड, पद्मश्री पुरस्कृत ऐश्वर्या राय अपने सपनों को पूरा नहीं कर पाती। अगर नामुमकिन होता तो अर्जुना अवार्ड पुरस्कृत द गोल्डन गर्ल ऑफ इंडिया हिमा दास अपने सपनों को पूरा नहीं कर पाती। अगर सफर नामुमकिन होता तो पद्मश्री पुरस्कृत द चेयरपर्सन ऑफ इन्फोसिस सुधा मूर्ति अपने सपनों को पूरा नहीं कर पाती।
That was a brilliant performance, isn't it?
Exactly. So now, moving forward to next performance, to make us feel, to make us think, and to make us understand the value of water, here comes Miss Suprita and group, who will be performing through their gestures and actions. Please give a big hand for Miss Suprita and group.
Open Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style.
And that was a brilliant performance, isn't it, guys? कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है? जोर से! खाना नहीं खाया क्या? तो तालियां बजाओ एक बार. ठीक है. तो अभी आपको पता चला ना कि पानी कितना ज़रूरत है हमारे लाइफ के लिए, है ना? तो आगे से आप लोग पानी बचाओ का अभियान मतलब चलाएं. So let's move on to next performance, guys. Great dancers are not great because of their technique. They are great because of their passion.
Now, get ready for another dance performance where our colleagues take you to a world of music filled with gracious footsteps.
La la ye la re la la ye la re la la ye la la ye la காட்டு பயல கொஞ்சி போடா என்ன ஒரு காணி மொரட்டு முயல தூக்கி போக வந்த பயடா நீ கரட்டு காட கிடந்த என்ன திருட்டு மொழிக்காரா தொரட்டி போட்டு ஏகுறடா நீ திருட்டு பூனை போல என்ன உருட்டி உருட்டி பார்த்து சுருட்ட பாம்பா ஆக்கி புட்டா நீ என் யான பசி நான் உனக்கு யான பசி சோழ பொறி நீ எனக்கு சோழ பொறி லலாயி லாய் ரே லாய் ரே லலாயி லாய் ரே லாய் ரே லலாயி லாய் ரே லாய் ரே லலாயி லாய் ரே லாய் ரே
ਓਏ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ
I'm a bad girl who मैं थोड़ी naughty मेरे बिना फीकी फीकी है रे party शर्माना सीखा मैंने नजर भी ओ तो आज थोड़ी पीली है बतारी मैं आई तेरे लिए देख सज धज के थकना नहीं आज मत नच नच के मुंडे आ तू रहना जरा बच बच के जी मेरे ठुमके तो पायल लगा
ਹੌਲੀ 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 ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪਤਲੋਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ yeah baby
छोटी मोटी गलतियों को माफ, इतना सा बस एहसान कर दे। तू जो है नाराज मेरी सांसें ना चले, मान जा तू जीना ये आसान कर दे। तू खोल मेरे दिल को और ले ले तलाशी, कोई भी मिलेगा ना तेरे सिवा। तेरी आंखों में दिखता जो प्यार मुझे, मेरी आंखों में भी तुझे दिखता है क्या? तेरी आंखों में दिखता जो प्यार मुझे, मेरी आंखों में भी तुझे दिखता है क्या?
Takes us to heaven.
Once Plato said, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to imagination, and life to everything.
Here we have Miss Suniti and group from TMI Hospital, Udupi, to entertain us with their beautiful voice.
Over to you, Miss Suniti and team.
Good evening to you all. Today, as we celebrate Nurses Day, let us remember the hard work and dedicated care given by the nurses to their patients. We pray God to shower the blessings upon each one of us. Thank you.
There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing, showers of blessing we need. Mercy doves round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing, precious reviving again, over the hills and the valleys, sound of abundance of rain. Showers of blessing, showers of blessing we need. Mercy doves round us are falling, but for the showers we plead.
Thank you.
That was an amazing song. Thank you for the incredible performance.
So let's move on to next performance. Kali, who is considered to be the goddess of ultimate power, time and destruction. She is considered as a ferocious form of goddess Adi Shakti, the supreme of all powers, or the ultimate reality.
Whereas Raktbij is an asura who secured a boon from Lord Shiva, according to which if one drop of blood from his body fell onto the battlefield, many Raktbijas would arise from the blood and fight the enemies.
Here comes the performance which shows the victory over evil. Let's give it up, guys.
मैं हूं सर्वश्रेष्ठ, पराक्रमी, आदि, अनंत। ये तीनों लोक मेरी मुट्ठी में है। मैं करूंगा देवों का अंत। मेरे रक्त की हर बूंद में है एक नए दानव का बीज। मार सके ना कोई, मैं रक्त बीज। हे मां पार्वती, उपकार करो, रक्त बीज का संहार करो। बचा लो हम सभी के प्राण, इस सृष्टि का उद्धार करो।
तो मरेगा तू, तेरा विनाश करूंगी मैं।
सर जो उठेगा धड़ से कटेगा, कहाँ पे छिपेगा कहाँ पे बचेगा। गिरेगा गिरा तो चिरेगा, चिरा तो मिलेगा, मिला तो मरेगा।
तेरा अंत अब निश्चित है, होगा तेरा सर्वनाश।
शांत हो जाइए देवी माँ, शांत हो जाइए।
Hello.
That was a power packed performance, wasn't it, brother?
That was amazing performance. Shall we move on to next performance?
Oh, I still feel like lost in those melody-deep music and the energetic performance.
Well, wait. Come back now. Let's have a change.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, wait. Don't step over the clock. Come with us. We'll have a brilliant performance.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter a world of imagination where words are replaced by gestures and silence is transformed into a powerful language of emotions. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So presenting before you a beautiful performance by Prapti and group about the discrimination towards transgender and how they cope with it in a day-to-day life. Over to you, Miss Prapti.
Hello. And that was a wonderful performance.
Thank you for giving the message so beautifully.
Moving on further.
Folk dance represents the culture and tradition of the community from where it originated.
Here we are going to witness the beauty of Rajasthani folk dance. Please give a big round of applause for Miss Purnima and group.
मंगल बेला आई सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई 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 ख्वाबों के बीज कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है आशा के मोती सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है अपना बोझ मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई
रास रचिलो साज सजिलो शुभ घड़ी छे आवी आछा आछा टमटमाता शमणाओ जे लावी
Hello.
Thank you, Miss Purnima and group, for that wonderful performance. Claps, please. Okay. अर्ज किया है, कानों में कनकती हैं खूबसूरत बालियां, कानों में कनकती हैं खूबसूरत बालियां, मजा तो तब आता है जब महफिल में बजती हैं जोरदार तालियां। चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं। But before that, where is Ronak? Is he among the audience? Ronak? Cannot find him anywhere. What's that?
Yo, blaze up the walk, light it up to the beat. Come on. Give it to me, Jalva. Give it to me, Jalva. Gorgeous with attitude and every latitude. Miss Hot Booty, come on, baby, do your duty work. जिस्मों का है
आप क्या कर रहे हो?
आपको समझ फैशन का जलवा।
ओह,
अब तक तो आप लोगों को समझ ही आया होगा कि अगला कार्यक्रम क्या हो सकता है। Any guesses? That's right, exactly.
लेकिन ये फैशन शो होगा थोड़ा हटके।
मतलब?
यही दिखाने आ रहे हैं मिस मेगा एंड ग्रुप। ओवर टू यू।
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the impressive display of our ladies. Waste is prevalent in every part of the fashion industry as a result of overproduction and overconsumption. The fashion industry is a major contributor to waste, generating tons of waste. Here is an attempt made by nurses of KH to show wearing garments made from recycled newspapers, plastic bags, plastic glasses can be both economical and fashionable. Now they're presenting the beauty of recycling.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. And I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Break down.
We have recycled black garbage bags which are used to collect all the general papers waste. Introducing Miss Classy, dress made of plastic bags. As she totally rocks. Thank you, Sona. We have Cinderella here, attire made of plastic covers. Miss Ramya, she always take her own carry bags while heading to the market. So please say no to plastic bags.
Show you how strong I am. I put my armor on.
Have this with me rice bags. Miss Shay looks. Thank my friends. Coming up, Miss Anusha. Dress made of rice bags, a staple for more than half the population throughout the world. Presenting before you, the Gunny girl, who looks stunning as she walks down the street.
Show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a pusher with no brakes. I'm invincible. The I win every
A
single.
sight to behold, dress made of plastic glasses. We have the gorgeous ball dress diva who looks fabulous wearing this outfit made of disposable cups. Thank you, Soumya. In this current generation, CDs have been replaced. But here we have recycled this incredible fit, Miss Sina.
मेरे कोल जुदाइयां दी जब खबर कि मैं हो गए आ जाए दिल तेरा पूरा भी ना होवे बड़ी बनाइयां दी जब बात कि मैं हो गए आ जाए दिल तेरा पूरा भी ना होवे जावा मैं तेनू बुलावा गल सारी ता होवे मेरे ढोल जुदाइयां दी तेनू खबर कि मैं होवे आ जावे दिल तेरा पूरा भी ना होवे ओ बड़ी बनाइयां दी जब बात कि मैं होवे आ जावे दिल तेरा पूरा भी ना होवे
sure that this fashion show has ignited a spark on the thought of recycling waste materials. So hereby we conclude with the motto of regard before you discard, reuse it or refuse it.
That was a unique performance.
Thank you for putting up your creativity in the show. As we near the end of our cultural fest, let me thank...
Oh, wait.
What?
इतनी भी क्या जल्दी है?
क्यों, क्या हुआ?
पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
अच्छा?
उसमें सस्पेंस है, सरप्राइज है, एक्शन है और इमोशन भी है.
अच्छा.
So, here comes the most awaited, damdar, dhamakedar, rocking performance, which is a mixture of classical, pop and Bollywood. Any guesses?
कौन हो सकता है? किसका परफॉर्मेंस हो सकता है? Any guesses? सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है?
Yes. जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिएगा टीम लीडर्स, नर्सिंग लीडर्स टीम. The stage is all yours.
वडेक बरोड.
ಇದು ಬರ್ತದಂತ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
नमस्कार. कहिए क्या सुनेंगे आप?
अरे पहले ये कहिए कहाँ थी आप?
मैं कर रही थी किसी का इंतजार. डिंग डंग रिंग, रिंग डंग रिंग डंग रिंग डंग रिंग डंग डंग रिंग डंग रिंग. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13.
Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dumta. Dum ta na 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 na, dum dum ta na 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 na, dum dum agapa.
Dum dum ta na na de na 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 na, dum dum agasa.
Ragda dum da 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 di ra na 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 na.
Da 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 dum da 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 dum da da dum 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 da na 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 de na 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 dum.
Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama maga ma ba maga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama maga ma ba maga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama maga ma ba maga sa ni sa. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
ਹੋਗੀ 1 2 2 ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਏ what to do ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਪਤੰਗਾਂ ਵਰਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਐਵੇਂ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਹਿੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਟੁਕ ਟੁਕ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਮੇਕਅਪ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਗਿਟ ਪਿਟ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੁਈਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਿਕਟੋਰੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਕੈਂਟੀ ਬਿਗ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚੇ ਪੈਣ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਘੰਟੀ ਬਿਗ
പിന്നീട് വൈദിന ഗൗജീട് ദിനനെ പോപ്പുജേ കണ്ണുതരപ്പെല മുച്ചന്തനെ അലിന് തൂപ്പുണ്ടേ പിന്നീട് വൈദിന ഗൗജീട് ദിനനെ പോപ്പുജേ കണ്ണു ಕಣ್ಣದರ ಬೆಲ ಮುಚ್ಚಂದನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ತೂಪುಂಡೆ ತಾಜೀದ ಕನ್ನೋಟ ಸೋಜಿಗ ರಂಪಾಟ ಎನ್ನೆಜಿದ ಕಂಡೋಡು ನವಿಲಂಜಿನಲ್ ತಂದು ಬರ್ಪುನ ಬರ್ಲುತ್ತುಯೇ ಎನ್ನಡೆನ್ನ ಬಿನ್ನಗ ಬಾರಿ ತಮ್ಮನ ಏ ಕತ್ತಲೆ ಕವಿದಿನ ಮೊಗಲ್ದ ಮಾನೋಡು ಮಿಂಚಿದ ಸಂಚಾರನ ಇನ್ನೆರು ಬೈದಿನ ಗೌಜಿಡು ದಿನನೆ ಪೋಪುಜೆ ಕನ್ನದರ ಬೆಲ ಮುಚ್ಚಂದೆನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ತೂಪುಂಡೆ
మంచి బీట్ వస్తుంది పిచ్చ పాట వస్తుంది హాయ్ రాయే రాయే నా దాకాసే నువ్వే బయటేసి అట్ట గోపేస్తే
శివ కాసి అంగి రాజేసి సిగ్గు పెట్టేస్తే చెట్టు మీద మ్యాంగోలా వెంట చక్కకున్నాదే చాకు లాంటి పిల్లాడే ఎంత షార్పుకున్నాడే చాకొచ్చి మ్యాంగో పోతే పులేసిపోతే కన్నే కొట్టాబట్టే పులేసిపోతే ముచ్చే పెట్టాబట్టే పులేసిపోతే
नजरें मिलते ही नजरों से नजरों को चुराए कैसी ये हया तेरी जो तू पलकों को झुकाए रब जो पोशीदा है उसको निहारे तू और जो गर्विदा है उसको टाले तू तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली नैना मदक बर्फी तेरी झलक शर्फी श्रीवल्ली बातें करे दो हर्फी
ಕಾವೇರಿ
ಅವಳ್ಯಾವ ಊರೋ?
ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಣ್ಣೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಹೆಣ್ಣೆ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ಕಣೆ ನಂಜಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ನೀರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಉಸಿರು ಕಾವೇರಿನೇ ನಂಜಿ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಾವಲಿಗ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗ ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾವಲಿಗ
तू जानू वानू जो कहता है बीवी तेरी हूँ लगता है सामे मोर सामे मैं सामी सामी जो कहती हूँ मर्द मेरा तू लगता है सामे मोर सामे तेरे पीछे पीछे चलूं जैसे तेरे पीछे पीछे चलूं जैसे मंदिर की सीढ़ी पे चढ़ूं सामे तेरे बगल बैठूं ऐसे जैसे शिव के बगल गौरी मोर सामे वो डगर जहाँ तेरी नजर ले जाए रे प्रेम नगर सामे ऐसा मैं अरे सामे आजा सामे बलम सामे परम सामे सनम सामे रा 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 अरे ये का सक्का ये का सक्का ये का सक्का
சிக்கி தவிக்குது மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சள் டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் ஓல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் புத்திக டம் டம் மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சள் டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் ஓல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் புத்திக டம் டம்
పొర్లు పొర్లు ఈ ತುಳುನಾಡು ಅಸಾರ ಎಸಳದ ತಾಮರ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆ ಪೊರ್ಲು 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 ಈ ತುಳುನಾಡು ಅರಸಾರ ಎಸಳದ ತಾಮರ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆ ಕೆದಗಿ ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಜಾಜಿ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕಮ್ಮೆನಗೆ ತುಳುವೆರೆ ಬಂಗಾರು ಮನಸ್ಸು ತಮ್ಮನ ಮಲ್ಮಾಡದ ಪೊರ್ಲು ತುಲೆ ಪೊರ್ಲು 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 ಈ ತುಳುನಾಡು ಹೆಸಾರ ಎಸಳದ ತಾಮರ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷೆ వచ్చే తప్ప గుడు 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 గని అందాల దుర్యానే సూపి తప్ప చిక్కు 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 బుక్కని బుల్లెట్ బండకి వచ్చే తప్ప గుడు 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 గని అందాల దుర్యానే సూపి తప్ప చిక్కు 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 బుక్కని
Good evening, everyone. It's completely possible only because of the entire team of nursing. I would like to thank each and every individual staff nurse for your sincerity, cooperation, coordination. Before that, I would like to appreciate your complete dedication. Thank you so much. Together, we are a strong team of nursing. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
And that was a mind-blowing, fantabulous performance. Give them a big hand.
क्यों मारे छोरियों छोरों से कम है क्या?
आपको कोई शक?
नहीं मैम साहब नहीं.
Okay. Thank you so much, nursing leaders team, for that incredible finale.
And that brings us to the end of our today's cultural program. I hope you all enjoyed the performances of our beloved nurses. Let's give a final round of applause to all the performers and to the nurses who inspire us every day.
Goodbyes are not forever. Goodbyes are not the end. They simply mean we'll miss you until we meet again.
Thank you for joining us this evening and have a wonderful day. Adios.
Adios. Sayonara. Dhanyawad.
You need some more? Please come to the stage.
Please join us.
Please join us.